What's going on, YouTube? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all know it's time for at least a video. I know. Y'all gotta give me at least a day or two, right? Because I'm telling you, my life is crazy, y'all. Real talk. It's always something going on. And see, I was trying to hit the record button on the song that was playing when I walked in, and it was that something something by Maxwell. And then I had just happened to look up at the energies on the table, and we got the Judgment energy and the Moon energy on the table. And I was really sitting here trying to reflect. I'm like, something something. And then we have, where would I be if I didn't know you, playing right now on Spirit Radio. And I'm like, wow. Because, I mean, how can you hide your soul being called on? You know, how can you hide that? Moon energy, they going through judgment, a calling of their soul, but they're also trying to hide that too. This is somebody who wore a mask in your connection. They weren't showing you their authentic self. But now that they go through judgment, they feeling like you guys are soulmates. This is Kindred, the family soul. And the album cover is showing him and the girl, and it says, "In this life together." Where would I be? The question. That's the actual name of this song, y'all. Where would they be if they didn't know you? That is the question. But I'm picking up on somebody going through their redemption. Their soul is being called to come correct and do the right thing, because they've been going through it. Life has been really tough. You know, when you spend your life at the crossroads, at some point you do have to make a decision, right? Do you answer the call or no? And I don't know if somebody's trying to, thank you, Spirit, for that double confirmation. Do they answer it's a triple confirmation, huh? Wow, the Holy Trinity. Did y'all see that? Do you answer the call or no? And see, maybe in this moon energy, Spirit is plaguing somebody's mental of thoughts of you because you had a past life connection with this person. And they lied to themselves, right? If they were in this moon energy, keeping secrets, hiding things, they're being plagued was the word I heard, y'all. Uh-huh. 6 of Swords. Energy. You were divinely guided to leave somebody behind, to leave those troubled waters. They're being plagued by the thoughts of you leaving them, leaving their life for good, when you are their soulmate in their eyes now. And they said they can't let go, collective. They Can't Let Go by Anthony Hamilton. They just can't. The love was too good, which is why they being haunted by the thoughts of you. But y'all see how Spirit said plagued. See? Not only were you divinely guided, but you got on that chariot and you left the building for good. No turning back. You put something to rest. You said you learned your lesson. You're not going to stay where somebody is not reciprocating the love. In fact, it was troubled waters for you, right? Possibly more bad times than good. You put that situation to rest and you healed. You healed from the heartbreak. And you turned into this Queen of Swords. You turned into this Queen of Swords on somebody. And they did not expect that. See, you were willing to talk, but you wasn't going to make the first move. This is somebody who knew they should have came forward and said something, but that pride, that ego, they didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to know that they still really had all these feelings. They were trying to get over you. Wow, I seen it, Spirit. I seen it, Spirit. Y'all watch this. The devil card flipped over. I don't know how, but it flipped over. Here we go, y'all watch. They were in devil energy. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I seen it. Wow. It's flipped over, y'all. It was closer to they're bound to the devil. Wow, that's amazing how spirits, it was like a sneak peek at that card. It looked like it was flipped over, y'all. For real. Now he's hiding. And that could be a sign. Somebody was trying to hide their devil attachments. Wow, that's deep, y'all. Yup. The devil's hiding. And we said that this person wore a mask. Yeah, y'all. I can't find it. It was like when I was putting the cards, like shuffling, it looked like it was face up. Wow, look how good the devil is, y'all. That really is amazing. I seen him. I wouldn't lie to y'all. But now he doesn't want me to show you. Hiding. Moon energy. They were trying to hide that they had a addiction. They had something they didn't want you to see. Collective. And now they're going through judgment. That's why you had to leave those troubled waters. You had to leave somebody out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Them and their attachment, right? Collective, let me say my prayer. Angels of the Holy White Light, my ancestors and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, I just peeked over at Spirit Radio, and we got that Sometimes by Erykah Badu. Now, I really didn't exactly know the words to this song, but they're giving us some lyrics, y'all. And she starts off with that yay, yo, yay, yo, yay, yo, yay, yo. And then she says, sometimes I don't love you anymore. Sometimes I'm in love with you. Sometimes I think that I'm going mad. Sometimes I do. Well, meanwhile, you've been running through my dome. Meanwhile, won't leave me alone. Ooh, child, why it got to be this way? Ooh, child, gone on. Can you tell me where, oh where, oh where, oh where? Where did the love go? Sometimes I think that you're draining me. Sometimes I want you at home. Sometimes I feel like forgiving you. Sometimes I don't. Collective. Erykah Badu was getting deep on that one, right? Sometimes this is somebody who is at that crossroads. Y'all remember? Sometimes they want to hate you. Sometimes they want to tell you they love you and then run away. Like somebody else has a song called Sometimes. I can't remember who the other person is, but that's her lyric. Sometimes they want to hate you. Sometimes they want to fight you. Sometimes they want to tell you they love you and then run away. But see, now you done left them out in the cold. They're feeling abandoned. And you're going towards an Ace of Cups now. A new love. A new beginning. But see, now that's what they want. They want that. But they gonna be hiding that devil energy that they're attached to. Maybe that's why it's two people on this Five of Pentacles card. Because they could still be attached to their devil. They could still be in a toxic relationship with somebody. Sometimes being mad that they not with you. Because remember, I started off saying, you plague in their mind. The thoughts of you. Because they're realizing that this was deeper. This connection was deeper. than just physical. Y'all see this card came out too. But we got the Two of Wands. And then Spirit told me to take this card. Wow. The Sun. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Wands. Yup. That's the story. You became enlightened about the situation with them and that karmic. But you were a past life soulmate. And they were in denial. They were hiding it. And they were hiding other things from you. They felt this connection to you. But they were in devil energy. They were either dealing with addictions or obsessing and lusting for things in this 3D world. This is somebody who could be in the Four of Swords now. Healing. Resting. Because this is somebody who we seen is going through judgment. And that could be karma. Spirit, you just gave that to me immediately. We got 3 cards, y'all. 8 of Swords. Covered by the Emperor. Covered by the Page of Cups. We get it every time, y'all. We get it every time. This is somebody who's trapped in their head. In these 8 swords. Mental prison. This could be somebody who's trapped in a connection to somebody. That devil. But they want to apologize in this Page of Cups energy. This is somebody who now feels like they should give you an apology. They want to come in and be romantic with you. They want to show you some love and affection. And the very first song that was on Spirit Radio was Something Something. Now we have Something About You playing on Spirit Radio by Anthony David. Something about you got them wanting to come love bomb you. Because that's what that Knight of Cups represents for me. Wow. The 4 swords came out, y'all. You see it? 3 of Cups. This is somebody who wants to reconcile in this 3 of Cups energy. They want to reconcile because here we go with that moon energy. They know they were hiding their feelings. They know they were hiding their emotions for you. Now they want your attention. 6 of Wands. Now they want some attention from you. This is somebody who you may have been ignoring, not speaking to for quite some time, because you did put this to rest. That was your energy. I am, Mom. This is somebody, wow. We got the Wheel of Fortune covering the Ace of Cups. Do y'all remember we saw the Ace of Cups earlier? This is somebody who wants this new beginning. And maybe this was fated with this Wheel of Fortune energy. For them to go through their judgment and want to come back to you after they have been enlightened. But they're seeing you now as their wish fulfillment. And it's the same energy, no matter what cards we pull out. I got 2 different tarot decks talking about somebody who could be healing. Or this could be you putting them to rest still. You didn't put this person to rest and chose a different path. Because you are awakened and going towards this Ace of Cups. And that is what was fated. For you to go towards another love offer, and this person wanting to come love bomb you because they're saying you're their wish fulfillment. Now that they're realizing that you're their soulmate, but they were attached to a devil energy. And they still could be with all these burdens. This person sees you as this Queen of Pentacles. Star energy. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. But this is over, y'all. You see that? With the death energy coming through. This connection, this contract is over. You've had a rebirth. You've gone through a transformation. But see, now that this person is awakening, they're seeing you as wish fulfillment as well as the 10 of Cups, y'all. 9 of Cups plus 10 more cups is 19 cups, which is sun energy. This is somebody who said, you are my light. You are my light in a dark, dark world. Not only are you somebody's sunshine, I keep hearing that song, Starship. You are my starship. Come take me out tonight. And then look, we got the devil. And don't be late. The devil came back through, y'all. Do y'all see it? The devil to the star. You are my light, but I'm being controlled by the devil. This might be somebody who is an agent of the devil, now having to bear the burden of not being able to fulfill the contract. because you got on that chariot and moved on and went on another path. And now what's happening is you're keeping your guard up in this 9 of Wands. And then wait a minute, if I add these 9 wands to this 10 of Wands right here, it's giving star energy again. I mean sun energy. I'm sorry, y'all. Sun energy. Star energy is 17. We got 19 here. Sun energy. You keeping your guard up. We already seen you in the Queen of Swords energy when we first got started with this message. We have somebody who's attached to the devil still. They're in a toxic relationship and they know they got all these burdens, but they still coming in. This person that still wants to be connected to the light. You cutting this cord has somebody trapped in a mental prison. But again, they could be trapped with a karmic. They're left out in the cold, attached to somebody. Now realizing you were a soulmate. I just heard someone say because they can still feel you. Don't Touch My Hair by Solange. Wow. Confirmation. Don't touch my hair. The symbolism, right? Wait a minute. Because that song is deep. Let me see if they put some lyrics. Yes, they did. All right, we have don't touch my hair when it's the feelings I wear. Don't touch my soul when it's the rhythm I know. Don't touch my crown. They say the vision I've found. Don't touch what's there when it's the feeling I wear. They don't understand what it means to me, where we choose to go, where we've been to know. They don't understand what it means to me, where we choose to go, where we've been to know. You know this hair is my SHIT. Rolled the ride, I gave it time, but this here is mine. You know this hair is my SHIT. Rolled the ride, I gave it time, but this here is mine. See, this is somebody who I feel like is feeling kind of possessive of you with this don't touch my hair energy. And now we have This Love by Donnell Jones. Hey, Spirit Radio keeping them coming, right? This love. This is somebody who is admitting to loving you because they can still feel you, but I think they're addicted to your energy. The light in a dark space. Spirit told me to grab this one more deck, y'all. One more. It's still tarot. We have the 10, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This card says, I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences. and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be. Somebody said they surrendering to this love, collective. Because this is what was fated. They said, I'm supposed to be with you. Even with all their baggage. So they going to try to come in and apologize. Collective. And maybe that is what was fated. For this person to want to come in this King of Wands energy now. You bring out the best in me, making me feel like a leader, deciding what I want and taking action with passion and determination. So you got a King of Wands that wants to apologize for making you walk away in this Eight of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. I don't know how to deal with intense emotions, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. This is somebody who could have ghosted you, right, collective? Now wanting to come in to apologize to you. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Three of Swords. This person is heartbroken, collective. My heart was already broken when we met. So every small gesture from you can trigger pain that feels 10 times worse than normal. They definitely need to heal that. Wow. We got Emperor energy at the bottom of the deck. Emperor already came out on the table. This is somebody who feel like they're your emperor, collective. This card says, in society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules and have high demands or expectations. But this card is in dark energy. I can't help but to see the card is black. This is somebody who I think, collective, is still operating in shadow energy. All right, Spirit, I see it. I'm grateful for one at a time. Two of Wands. Now, we already have the Two of Wands right here. We already have the Two of Wands energy right there. I am planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. So see, I think by you putting this person to rest, force them to think about how they treated you. And now they can't stop thinking of how they treated you. It haunts them while they're with someone else. So right now, this person could be in the Two of Wands energy. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. They could be in this Two of Wands energy, trying to figure out how they can heal. So that they can take action towards you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Now remember, we started off with that Six of Swords energy. That was you leaving the troubled waters. But we have someone saying, I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinion of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's for the best. This is somebody who is waking up to listening to other people tell them what they thought they should do about you, collective. And now, as they heal, they're leaving behind some of their old ways of thinking. And I don't know if y'all know, we've been saying that somebody would literally have to have a soul recovery. Like they would have to have a complete energy shift. And you would now have to use your discernment, right? To see if this person has really changed or not. Before you honestly give them that second chance, that new beginning, that Ace of Cups. Collective, I'm going to get a closing message from the Mystic Love Oracle. We got a card trapped in the box, y'all. It is romance and feelings energy. Now, we seen somebody that wanted to love bomb you, collective. Remember that Knight of Cups? Because somebody's having that spiritual awakening, collective. Somebody's having that spiritual awakening. They're having some realizations. I'm just curious. They said they want to be happy, collective. They see you happy because you had a spiritual awakening. Now they're having one. And they have all these feelings for you now that they want to express. This is somebody, collective, who still might be attached to somebody who was influencing them. Or maybe, you know what this is giving now that I look at it, y'all? Because one person looks like she has gray hair and the other person look like they have black hair, right? So it's almost giving like the student to the teacher energy. Somebody who sees you not only as someone that they would want to be a friend to or with, but that you actually, have good advice. You have a lot of wisdom. This is someone who feels like they could learn a lot from you. That's what this is giving, y'all. They said maybe they could come in and be your friend, even though they have love for you. This is somebody who loves you, collective. Bottom of the deck. Secret admirer energy. They're timid. They're a little shy to come forward because they know what they did to you in the past when they were unawakened, when someone had already broke their heart before y'all had even met. So they were unhealed. And that's what led them to break your heart, right? We have that crossroads energy, y'all. Didn't I start this message off with that story about how long are you going to stay at the crossroads? Are you going to answer the call? I think somebody is trying to answer the call, collective. Now after going through judgment. Bottom of the deck. Wow. Look at how Spirit ended that. But you can't trust it, collective. Because this is a shapeshifter. Woo! This is somebody who wants to come in and mimic you. We got the mimicking energy. So maybe they want to copy your energy because they're dark, right? Because we kept seeing the dark energy. This dark emperor is really a snake, collective, that still wants to be your friend. That's saying, oh, I love you so much. I got all these feelings. I can learn so much from you. I'm ready to leave behind some of my old ways and copy your energy, mimic you now. Now that I'm awakened, I'm enlightened. But this is someone who's really afraid and full of fear. Remember we said they were timid, right? They're full of fear because they know you're going to see right through them, collective. We got the heartbreak energy coming back through again. Somebody is shattered. Shattered that you see right through them. Because they really do want to learn. Or, like I said in the beginning, they're still at that crossroads in their life because they still got that devil attachment. That person who could be a friend of theirs that influences them to stay in that dark energy. So even though they're being haunted with those 8 swords of the thoughts of the things that they did, this is somebody who's realizing they have romantic feelings for you. And now they just might be coming in to lie, to kick it, collective. Wow. Hold on, let me get it back for y'all. They coming in to lie, to kick it. Wow. Collective, I rolled the dice for a closing energy, and I'm about to get out of here, okay? Ooh, this looked like it didn't even land flat on anything. I'm like, what is that? Okay, it looks like the 4, which is the Emperor energy in the reverse. We have Hermit energy. It looked like it's trying to be in the reverse too, y'all. And it landed on the 4 swords. So even though this person could be by themselves right now, it looked like they struggling to connect to their light. Because y'all know the hermit goes into isolation with that lantern to get answers. So I'm like, I don't know if this person is really getting any answers, because with that 4 coming out in the reverse, it's giving distorted emperor. You know, and then we have, now this looks like Uranus in the reverse, which Uranus represents star energy, Aquarius energy. And it's in the reverse, y'all. So y'all know the star in the reverse gives us devil energy. This emperor is still in devil energy. And that devil showed his face twice. And then now we get the snake. This is somebody who still is a snake, collective. And they still got that devil attachment. They're having trouble connecting to their light. And because they see you as a sun energy, they feel like you can help them connect to their light. But they don't know how to do it themselves. You know, that's where the real healing comes in. When you're honest and truthful about your actions. This is somebody who's still possibly fighting in their head on how they weren't the person who was wrong. You know, like still finding ways to maybe justify their actions, not really seeing the harm that they created. Collective. This past energy has to heal. Without you, you can't do the work for them, which is why you already left on your chariot, which is why there's already been an ending to this story, which is why you are going towards a new beginning, Ace of Cups, in love. But this is somebody who just can't let go of your energy, collective. That's the issue here. The devil is addicted. I'm going to leave it there, collective. If you're still here, you already know what to do, right? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you. Y'all be good to each other. And until the next time, love and light, and namaste.